Texas, the Alamo City, today at the Alamo Dome as we have a couple of squads here ready to square off in the Valero Alamo Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Coming out with it, it's Fisher. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Arizona runs out the punt team. Slips through the line. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Receive the team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Lets it fly. He makes the catch. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He makes the connection. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they score first. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He'll do it himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back up in their own end, it's 2nd and inches. Keep it on the ground. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Wide open downfield. Got a lot of running room. Inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10. And nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. He's running free down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fisher. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They want to run it left here. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Marshall. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Fisher. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Runs through the tackle. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Back to throw, it's Marshall. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This offense has a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Finds his big tight end. Knocked off his feet. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. 2nd down coming up. Going to the running game. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. 6th play of the drive coming up. He'll just keep slinging it. Might be looking to run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting...
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Unloads to the right. He got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Penn State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Here's the give off the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's wrestled to the ground. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Makes his connection. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pop the draw. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Touch pass on the run. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Fisher. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. To the ground with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Arizona in a hurry. Now the play fake. Fires deep on the run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They'll go right back to him. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week, challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Quarterback keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Oh, he's looking to throw. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Fires complete on the crosser. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the tailback. And the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Running it to the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Open.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. Looking deep down the right side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Arizona right back to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Now on the move.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Marshall. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Going for it all. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
At the 45 on its way. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Arizona in a hurry.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Line gets set, 1st down.
Let's go.
The give as they work on that clock. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. On the move. He breaks a tackle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st down from the 43. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They're testing the right side here. Open space at the 25. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.